So apparently, Americans just found out that black Scottish people exist. And everybody now is saying, oh, black Scottish people are so beautiful. Black Scottish people, oh my God, they are the most beautiful people in the world. Their accent is so beautiful.
So I've woke up today and lately, I've seen the Americans have discovered the black Scottish. Yes, we exist. And I feel like you don't know, that there's black people in everywhere.
This is the final video I'm going to make on Americans. I'm not going to lie to you because they think because I'm making videos speaking about a topic that directly involves me being a member, citizen of the UK, they think I'm in their business. But anyway, I just want to say, black Scottish people are not you. They're not King James children. They've not been living on the land for hundreds of years. There's no black Scottish legacy. The people you're talking to are generations of African and Caribbean immigrants. They emigrated from Caribbean islands, emigrated from Africa, and live in Scotland now.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. Welcome back. This is the Bantu merchant, and I'm still talking about the story, the ongoing story online on social media, especially on TikTok, on YouTube, Instagram, and all over the social media. Everyone is talking about the black Scottish. So black Americans they just woken up and they discover that they are black Scottish people. So, well, let us see how these Scottish people, what are they saying? Black Scottish, what are they saying? Let's watch.
So apparently, Americans just found out that black Scottish people exist. And everybody now is saying, oh, black Scottish people are so beautiful. Black Scottish people, oh my God, they are the most beautiful people in the world. Their accent is so beautiful. But little did Americans know that I'm actually Scottish. You didn't know. I actually lived in Scotland in 2007. I've lived there twice in Aberdeen, Scotland, and I have a Scottish accent, but I usually don't show it on TikTok. So maybe I can show you guys a little bit of my accent and you can let me know. So yeah, apparently I used to live in Scotland in about 2017, and all the accents you see right now on social media, I have the same thing, but I just don't bring it out the same way you're talking about it. So Americans, what do you now think about me? Do I now appear more beautiful? Yes, you can say it. Americans, you need to appreciate me. Appreciate me because, oh God.
This guy is funny because whatever he's trying to say from this video, I guess he's trying to say that maybe he has never been appreciated by the black American community. But anyway, it is okay if they just discover that they are black Scottish people. But what I don't like is trying to fight. I will try to bring a fight between the black Scottish people and the African people, because these are all one people. We are all one people. If you're a black person, we're all one people. Now, let's go to the next speaker. Let us listen what she has to say.
This is the final video I'm going to make on Americans. I'm not going to lie to you because they think because I'm making videos speaking about a topic that directly involves me being a member, citizen of the UK, they think I'm in their business. But anyway, I just want to say, black Scottish people are not you. They're not King James children. They've not been living on the land for hundreds of years. There's no black Scottish legacy. The people you're talking to are generations of African and Caribbean immigrants. They emigrated from Caribbean islands, emigrated from Africa, and live in Scotland now. That is who you're talking to. You're not talking to people brought there by slavery. No, you're not. You're not talking to people who have been, black people have been living in Scotland since like the 1400s. You're not talking to them. You're not talking to them at all. Because you know where those people are? They've married white people and their children are white. That's why you see a little guy named what? Smith, and his last name is Adeboye. You're not talking to your people, bro. You're talking to us. You're talking to the Africans and the Caribbeans that you shunned so greatly. You're talking to them just with a different accent. But if I start speaking a Scottish accent now, you'd be like, hey, cousin. Shut up. It's really stupid. And basically, all of you missed the point. And you just want to argue. And you just want to pretend. Because, guys, when will it end? When will it end? First off, you guys were Hebrews. Then you were the Israelites. Then you were Moors. You were Egyptians. You were this, you were that, you were this, you were that. You were indigenous Americans. You're not fucking indigenous to America. Look at the colour of your skin. Look at the colour of your skin. Idiot. Same thing. There's no ethnically Scottish black people. That's like me, emigrating to India, and my kids start saying they're Indian. They're Indian nationally, but not ethnically. They can't wear bindi. What? So don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. No one in the black diaspora shares such a diaspora as black Americans. And I respect that, but at the same time, respect us as well. Because now you're saying, oh, the Africans, they gonna steal your culture. You know the Scottish people are laughing behind your back, right? And we're trying to tell you, you're being uneducated. You're still like, oh, y'all be the very bad, y'all ain't doing this. Yeah, you man, just like, shut up. Yeah? Do me a favor and just speak like that.
I think I have to go. I think I have to go on her page and look at the previous video she has done about this story, because she's really making me happy. Let me just go through these comments first. Hey, the comments are just crazy. Quote unquote, my black Scottish people stay away from them Africans. Like, Little did I know that these black Scottish people are Africans, because whatever you're saying, like, you was giving an example. You might be you might be talking to us, a young white boy named Smith Ogwechuku. The worst part of this is how they're treating black Scottish people like some exotic animal on display. They are humans. Yeah. Someone saying, I'm so happy Canada doesn't have this problem. We are very happy to be kids of immigrants from Africa and the Caribbean. Let me just go to the page of this lady. Her handle is, it has some Arabic name, but I don't know. Let me just go on a page. Let me go on a page first. Olohita. She's Olohita. Olohita.
American centralism has struck again with the uprising, like, Americans finding Scottish people. I find it so weird because this is what they did with the people from the UK before. This is what they did with the black people living in, like, the UK and London. But now they're doing it with Scottish people. They think that black people in Scotland are the same kind of diaspora that they are. They think that they've been, like, so deeply removed from their roots of being African or Caribbean in Scotland that they now classify as black Scottish. No, they're probably African Scottish, Caribbean Scottish. And when you try to explain to them that most of the people living in Scotland, much like the people living in the UK, are simply just like immigrants of African or Caribbean countries, they don't get it. They think they have soul food, or they think they have Scottish rap. They obviously have Scottish rap, but like, they're not ethnically Scottish. Nationally, they are Scottish, but they're not ethnically Scottish. Same way, like, nationally, I'm British, but I'm not ethnically English. My nationality is English, but I'm not an English person. And so when you try to explain to them, they get really defensive, saying, "Oh, but like, why are you speaking?" Because we did the same thing. I think people in black Scottish people and black British people are the same sort of diaspora with a different accent. And I think it's really stupid for Americans to think that they are the only black people outside of Africa and the Caribbean. It shows like a concerningly lack of, diversification of their education, because they don't understand that black people are almost everywhere. Same thing with Indian people. Same thing with because the world is diverse, it's a melting pot. And those Scotland may not be as high, or as, like, not necessarily like wanted, but like maybe they don't have as high levels of immigration. That doesn't mean that black people don't immigrate there from their African countries. And so when they are in Scotland, they put African Scottish on their passports or on their information forms, and then they practice the culture from which they came. For example, I'm Nigerian English. I'm Nigerian British. I'm not English. I'm Nigerian British. And so ethnically I'm British, but I like practice Nigerian roots. I speak Yoruba. I eat Eba. So yeah, maybe this kind of clears it up, but like, they're being really, really stupid.
Let me go through her comments on this video. I think she's making a lot of sense. Let me go through her comments first. Okay, there is a lady here. She has written a very long comment. She's saying the American centralism is truly spinning my brain. I'm sure all these fuss will blow over in a few days, and they'll find some reason to be over it, whether it's because they realize most black Scots are African or Caribbean like most other black British people, or they'll try to beef over how people identify, like Tyler or Rachel be over something ridiculous, like, I don't know, I guess, okay. And then another lady, I think this one is Layla, she's a white lady, the one who put out this comment. And then someone else was saying that careful, they're gonna try say we're obsessed with them. And they another one saying that they think black people in other countries also don't want to be African. Yeah, I think that's the whole point of this story here. So let me just So my final take is that I think we don't have to have this back and forth of all this story. And one of the comments was saying they think Black Americans think that other Africans outside the African continent don't want to be African. Maybe. No offense. Maybe see you in my next video.